Today we're still in the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew. It's not covered to this kind of detail in Luke. It's not covered in Mark or John, although these teachings are certainly consistent with the teachings of the other Gospels. This particular teaching from the Sermon on the Mount is not any place except Matthew. And we're in chapter 5, and we're looking at verses 33 or 34 to 35, 37. Okay, so we're looking at 33 through 37. And we're looking at vows. And it's a very interesting teaching. And it causes us to recognize the sovereignty of God and how we can't do anything without Christ. Because it tells us clearly that we should not make vows that we can't keep and that we don't intend to keep. But it says far more than that. Here's what Jesus said. He said, the ancients said, make no false vows. But he says, I say to you, make no vows at all. Not to the throne of God, not to the heavens, not to your own head. You cannot even make one hair white or black. Now that puts everything in perspective. When we say we'll do something, when we make a promise, it's really out of our control. We would be better to say, as much as is in my power, yes, I will, or no, I won't. But we fail to recognize the sovereignty of God when we make a vow, or especially if we make it as to heaven or God's kingdom, because God may have something different in mind. So here's how Jesus winds up this teaching about vows. Verse 37, he says, let your sentence or let your statement be yes or no. And beyond these is evil. In other words, commit yourself totally to what you say, not half-truths, not wishful thinking, but make your statement, as much as is in my power, I will or will not do this, recognizing that God is sovereign and his will be done, whether we like it or not, or whether whatever person we're making a vow or a promise to likes it. It really puts things in perspective. It recognizes the sovereignty of God, but it also reminds us that we have to be men and women of integrity who don't say things that we don't mean. And we don't make promises that we can't keep. And we don't make promises as if everything's within our power. We don't make vows except that our yes be a yes and our no be a no, as much as is in our power. And that's my thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.